Hello everybody and welcome to Baron Tormunder's free-to-play series. So what are we going to do here? Well, we're going to have a look through a bunch of different games, probably one a week, something like that, and have a look, see whether or not they are actually free-to-play, truly, whether they're pay-to-win, what their cash shops are actually like. Is it full of cosmetics? Is it full of just things that allow you to beat everybody at the press of a button? And just see whether or not some of these games are actually worth playing, how much fun and enjoyment there are. So the first game we're going to have a look at is Crossout. This game was actually introduced to me by a very good friend of mine from Gameshobbies and Toys. Go and check out his YouTube channel. I'll put a link in my description. So Mikey from Gameshobbies and Toys said, hey, check out this free-to-play game. And thank you very much, Mikey. So let's have a look first at the intro. Pretty cool, huh? Right then, so what is the game about? Well, we can do PvP, which is running around battle arenas and fighting other players. We can do raids, which is grouping up with other players and taking on hard enemy. Or, which is quite unique for this kind of game, is we can just go in like a bit of an open world. We can do some adventures if we want. We can just go and do some little solo missions, and yeah, we can just play in a little bit of like an open world area and just enjoy ourselves collecting some resources, which is pretty unique. I think that's for a game that looks very much like a straight up PvP game, and in fact when you first log in you get thrown into a PvP match. But yeah, you can just chill and do your own thing if you want and just try and do the adventure line. Right then, without further ado, let's quickly jump in to a PvP match. Okay, this is quite a rare one actually. Normally there is like our base, your base, or a meeting one. This is actually a capture 2 out of 3 areas. Now, you do not get this mission very often. This is a real rare one. So hey, why not record this one and show you? So I am playing in a very, not a very fast, but in a fast vehicle. Light. Doesn't have many hit points. Good. Usually in a capture the flag kind of environment. So if it was our base, their base, in the vehicle I've got here, I would probably just rush quickly to the enemy base, capture the enemy base, and win. Straight and simple as that. Now these little PvP matches, you do them so that you gain scrap metal. Come on. Don't capture C. As soon as you capture C, I'm going to rush off and try and see what else I can do. Put the Gary in there. Come on, come on. Need to keep an eye for any enemy coming out to get me. So yeah, you do PvP, not only just to get reputation and all the rest of the stuff, which we'll go into afterwards, but you do it to try and get yourself scrap metal. Right, we've got C. C is ours. I don't know if we need to hold it, but we'll try and get A by the looks of it. Although, it looks like we're just killing all the enemies, so forget getting A. Let's just kill the enemy. What's left? There's only one guy left here somewhere. Then here, I think he is. We captured 2 bases. There you go. Pretty straightforward. Now, interestingly, I gained a badge. I gained the metal that I wanted to. But also, I gained fuel. Now, we'll have a quick look at that now. Right then, fuel is a resource you'll see at the top of the screen. Now, that increases and it refreshes basically every time you go up a level. It also refreshes every day. You use fuel to go on raids. Yeah, it's 20 fuel per pop. So the higher the level you get, the less frequent you're going to refresh from a level. The only way you're going to get a refresh of that is to wait a whole day, or to go onto the marketplace and buy fuel. Buy fuel. Now, for us low-level characters, a good way to gain what is basically the in-game cash shop currency is just to go and grind out some fuel by winning and sell it. Stick it on the auction house. Oof, job done. You can also sell, you know, your scrap metal. That's a good price. I'll stick that in the auction house as well, sell some scrap metal. And get yourself some in-game currency. Now, you can obviously use that in-game currency to go onto the marketplace and look for some cool stuff that you want. Like, I want a new gun. And try actually sorting it in the order like highest to lowest or lowest to highest. Especially if you want new and you're going, ooh, I could try and craft myself this gun here, or I could just save up 40 odd credits and just buy it. Now, as far as crafting goes, crafting is based on factions. So you all start off in the engineer faction, and in here you can craft some base resources. Yeah, or some rares or legendaries down near the bottom, based on your level you are in that faction. Now, quick example, to craft, say, this autocannon, I'm going to need some copper, I'm going to need some scrap metal, and I'm going to need to have some of these items, and then if I press craft, 15 minutes from now, I'll get that. Now, it's also going to charge me 3 in-game currency, but that's not always the case. For example, I've got some drops here, so on here, it's costing me a token. So I've managed to get a token drop that means I can craft for free. I've still got to have the resources, but I don't have to pay in-game currency at all. I can just use a token. So let's have another quick look at what is going to be, I think, the bit that might interest everybody the most, and that is your vehicle, your car. Because although there are some like prefab, pre-built sort of templates for you, I mean, this is all, you can make this yourself. You can literally go, oh, I'll start a car from scratch. I'll stick down, let's do a very basic car here. Boom. make it long. Laugh. Real long car. What we got? Wheels. Stick some wheels on there. And on the other side. You don't need to have 4 wheels. You can make as you want. You can even have like hover vehicles or tracks. You can make tanks. You can so much stuff that you can make in the game is crazy. But the important part of the vehicle, or the most vital part, is basically the cabin. If the cabin gets destroyed, it's game over. Yeah, you're dead. The quickest one I've got is that one at the moment, which is a 90 km/h cabin. But it only gives me 8 energy. Energy is what you use to power modules like guns. Yeah, I got this one here that gives me 10 energy, but it's not quite as fast. It's a little bit slimmer. We can stick that on there. Let's be crazy and stick a rocket on the back. Let's stick a machine gun on the front. Let's actually give it somewhere to stick. Let me put down, so I'm not trying to be, you know, overly flash with this build, just showing you the basics. Let's just quickly put that on and rotate that around, stick that there, stick that on there, and go on, we'll put a bumper of some kind on the front. There we go. Right, so you guys have a little car. Yeah, you can actually go and take it on a test drive in your own little yard. Yeah, you can create this yard yourself. Yeah, so this little area you're in here is a place whereby you can get items to customize it. I almost made my little... Now, these are little friendly NPCs, but you probably want to know where I got my custom stuff from to have free crafting and things like that. Well, these NPCs that drive around your yard, you can actually attack them if you are stupid enough. There's a tank. Yeah, this one shot me then. Oh, he didn't one shot me. That's lucky to shot me. I'll use my speed to outwit him. No, no, I've got no gun. And then the next one. Go on, boom. Go on. He's thinking about it. Well, if you kill these, they will actually give you drops. Yeah? They're there for fun, but you can actually go out and kill them. Now, I do have vehicles that can go out and kill them. It's not this crazy little thing I just built here. But we were talking about fuel. You know, think about, well, hang on, how did you get fuel during that last mission to sell? Well, you can get these things called fuel tanks. Let me just show you one. Fuel barrel. Now, this is only a 5-point fuel barrel. There are bigger ones. 5-point fuel barrel means that if I win a mission, I will get 5 fuel. Obviously, a 10-point or whatever bigger will make things a lot quicker to get fuel that you can sell. I'm just going to put that thing back on top. There we go. Just that down there. Make it look pretty. Let's stick some more guns on. Some guns. I'm going to need to make some kind of a frame here for these guns to sit on. So, I've got a fuel tank in there now. Now, why did I hide it inside the chassis like that? Simple. If that fuel tank gets destroyed, it will explode and do damage to everything around it. I'll have to get that thing there floating. So, you don't want your fuel tank to be hit during a battle. So your best bet is to bury your fuel tank somewhere, whereby if it actually gets destroyed, it's fine, because if they actually start blowing that out, my car's in pieces anyway. Yeah, and I'm probably dead. You can stick it somewhere better than that. Maybe hide it underneath the main cab, because if your cab's gone, your fuel's gone. Who cares? It's game over because you've lost the cab. So burying a fuel tank in your car somewhere is a really good way to get some extra resources that you can sell on the cash shop. get yourself some goodies. So let's go and have another look at what's probably the most important thing in every free-to-play game, and that is the cash shop. How pay to win is it? What's on there? So first things first, we have the sub. So premium sub, you can't buy it with in-game currency. You can only buy it with real cash. What does it give you? Well, the second one there means that there's a mission you get given every day that gives you 40 coins. Okay, that's pretty cool. 40 coins is quite a bit of grinding for me to go out and get some resources to turn it to cash. But that's one per day they get if you play premium. I can easily make 40 coins a day. That's not difficult. So, yeah, okay. It's a nice advantage to be able to do that, but it's not that big a deal. The rep gains 50%, so that means if they do 2 missions, they get a third free. Well, if you've got time, you can just play 3 missions. So yes, okay. These things here are good. If you've got money to spend to subscribe, great. If you don't and you just want to play, that's fine. You just have to play slightly more than somebody else is subscribing. It's not a big deal. Right, let's have a quick look to see what other goodies we've got. So, now interestingly, they're quite expensive, but interestingly, a lot of these packs you can see here, you can actually buy for in-game currency. Yes, you can pay money, but you can also just grind out the currency. Now, at my level, grinding out 800 in-game currency is a bit tough, to say the least. But at this level, I should be more focused on, well, just enjoying the game. Don't worry about whether you've bought some of these things. Just enjoy playing and having fun and accruing some currency. Not to go out and buy some of these kits, to be honest, but to go into the store, into the market, I mean, and actually buy things that you want for your vehicle. Yeah? But you can, if you wish, use real money to buy some of these pre-designed templates of vehicles, or you can save up the in-game currency, work the marketplace quite a bit yourself, buy and selling goods, and use it that way. So is it pay to win? Having one of these vehicles doesn't mean you win. There's nothing about these vehicles that says, I win. What you got to remember is these vehicles have what basically is classed as a power level. And if you buy a vehicle with lots of cool, powerful stuff on it, it is going to come with one big issue. And that is the power rating of the vehicle that you've got then is high. And you're going to go into battles against other people of equivalent power. So you're not going to get that much of a leg up. For example, this piece of rubbish we just created has got a power rating of 1,794. I've got templates of stuff here that I've created. So that one we just did, where I drove around and we captured that base. This one here has... come on, Baron. Has a power rating of 3,154. If I jump into the game with something that's got a power rating of 6,000, I am going to be put up against other players that have vehicles of a power rating of 6,000. So I'm not actually getting much of an advantage, because I'm going to go up against people that maybe have got that vehicle and know what they're doing with that vehicle and have built that vehicle from scratch and designed it to suit their playstyle. And we'll come to other things in a minute. So that's one disadvantage you're going to have if you just go and buy your way in. Next thing up, though, and this is quite interesting, is you also level up characters that go into your cab with you. So if I put this character into my cab, he's gaining skills that will improve my durability of my guns, the damage of my guns. The next one is the turn speed of my autocannons, etc. That's really important, because if I go and buy a vehicle, well, I don't necessarily have the driver to really enhance what I've got, is where somebody else will have. So yeah, I just bought this cool tank. I drive around, and the person opposite you, because they've played for quite a while, is going to do 10% more damage than you and just blow you out the water. So yes, you could just buy your way in, but you're really better off actually just playing and get to understanding what's going on. Understand your play style, what kind of weapons you like to use. Leveling up to level 10, and then joining a sub-faction that's going to enhance your play style. So I'm now joined the Nomads. I did do a bit on the Scavenger. I've now joined the Nomads. The Nomads are going to give me items I can craft that are all to do with machine guns and autocannons. So that's what I'm trying to level at the moment, is get goodies from this faction. And crafting is pretty straightforward. You can just go in here, you can go, okay, I want to craft another radar, and it costs 8 copper, 35 scrap metal. Boom, there you go, I'll get the radar. Obviously the thing's a lot more expensive than that. Let's just try and show you top end stuff. So if I wanted to buy this minigun, craft it, I need loads of copper, electronics and batteries, stuff already. So yeah, getting some of this stuff is really important for playing. You can obviously say just get enough in-game currency and buy this online off the market store if somebody's selling one, but that's a 2,400 power rating just for that weapon. So if I mounted that weapon on top of my car, I'm now automatically going to go into battles with people that have vehicles much better than, you know, you currently had before you stuck that gun on it. So you've got to kind of like, yeah, balance your skill rating and your car design and learn as you go along than just buying your way in. So let's go through some of the various categories that I've decided to rate for games. First up is going to be Cash Shop. How pay to win is it? My answer is it's not really that pay to win. It does give you a leg up. You can buy some things with money that you can't get with the in-game currency. Are they game breaking? Not really. I mean, they're nice, but it's not the end of the world. Can you use your in-game currency to get an advantage? Yes, you can buy a lot more from the in-game auction house quicker than you would do from playing. But you end up then just putting yourself up against people that have much better vehicles than you. So I would say this only becomes an issue late game. Once you've got yourself up to a level whereby you're trying to compete, you're in a guild, you're trying to compete for some of the top rated stuff. So in clans, you're trying to somewhere on here it should say the clan info. Not quite sure why it's not showing me, but if you're in clans, you get to go into battles whereby you can get some clan resources that you can't get anywhere else. Yeah, so yes, at that point, if you're that concerned with trying to grind out some of that end game material, having money, real life money, to allow you to buy currency that then allows you to buy things from the marketplace that you just don't want to grind out the hard way is an advantage. But that's it. You could still do it the hard way if you wanted to. Other criteria are graphics. Graphics I mean, everything I think you would expect from a current modern game. I do love the mechanics of the fact that when you're fighting other vehicles, you're actually blowing off these pieces, yeah? So everything in your car has hit points, and when you're shooting an enemy player, you can actually target the individual pieces and blow them off. Yeah? So that, I think, is a fantastic, not just a graphical part, but from a gameplay part, that brings a lot of tactics. You can actually get equipment that allows you to zoom in from a distance, like sniper, and you can get yourself some high damage, long range weaponry, and you could try and pinpoint pieces off your opponent's vehicles and snipe them off. Good for PvP. Not that good in the PvE, though. In the PvE, you'd want to build a completely different kind of car based on whether you're doing a raid, whether you're doing missions, or whatever it is you're doing. Other parts. Do you have solo, group, and PvP? The answer to those are yes, yes, yes. You can play just you. You can do PvP, or you can do raids. I'll quickly show you the just you part. So I'm going to just load up a vehicle. I'll load up that vehicle. We'll now just jump into an open area. So this is an open area. There's another player I can see over there. On the map, you'll see there's like at the bottom right in the corner, there's like a little blue dot. This means there's another player driving around doing something. This green thing here is a group mission. I can ignore it. I can try and do it. I can just go off and do some solo stuff, which I'll show you now. So what you want to do for solo stuff is you want to look for little beacons with a blue glow above them. Heading towards this little beacon up here, see if it's got a blue glow. It has, I can see already, there's a little blue glow on the top. So, I can just pick that up. What have I got to do? Scout the area for lunatics. This is a quite little scout mission. The other players are still on the map. If this mission was one whereby I had to kill some enemies, and the other players just happened to kill the enemies that I was supposed to kill myself, I still get credit for it, because it's my mission. So that's absolutely fine. You can just drive around and all work together doing some stuff. Oh, there's some bad guys. I don't have to fight these. My mission is not to kill these. My mission is to just scout the area. Nothing about actually destroying anybody I find. It didn't say that. It said scout the area. But hey. I'm here. I might as well. Get rid of those guys. Ignore the rest. Head towards this little mission. And there's like 3 or 4 of these little things I'll have to go through. You see there's different types of missions. There's missions whereby you can go around and pick up cargo, fight people, scout. But other things that I'm looking for right now, just to quickly show you, as we're driving around this little open world area, is there'll just be bits of treasure and loot on the floor. That just spawns the whole time. You can just stay in here, merrily doing your own thing, all day. You don't have to PvP, you don't have to do anything crazy. You can just chill, relax, make some friends, do a bit of group missions. This will give me rep, and it'll give me a reward now when I get this last one. Oh, sorry, not last one, it's just 3 out of 4. Almost last one. We'll keep going. So, hopefully in a moment I will see some loot on the floor. Grab this mission. I can see some loot over there now. You get the spot them after a while, know what to look for. So this is a bit of loot on the floor here. And I can just pick this up. What was it? Oh, it's just one engraved casing. You can get copper, you can get scrap metal, you can get all kinds of bits and pieces on the floor. As you're driving around, you can just pick up loot. And you can sell that loot on the auction house if you want. You can't actually sell the engraved pieces, but there you go. I gained 200 rep from that. I gained 4 more engraved bullet casings. And I can go off and get another mission now. Let's go find another little pole that's happened to be glowing blue at the time. And rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Keep doing these. There's also storyline quests. If I go to that yellow mark, I can see on my map in that direction over there. There's a storyline quest. That'll give me a lot of rep, a lot of resources. They progressively get harder, obviously, as you go along the story. But they are a great thing to be doing to get yourself a lot of early material, early level increases. Let's just go and jump into this group quest a sec. I don't think we got a chance in hell of saving this now. There's too much damage done. And blow the guns off this thing if I can. Ah, it's got a stealth. Damn it! Some of these people have got stealth units. You can obviously buy radars, etc. to stop things from stealthing. Can't sneak out. So this is just a random group mission. You can see all the players are turning up and we're fighting these bad guys. Yay, and we won. Thought we were going to lose, but we won. Bad guys will vanish now. There we won. Yeah, when we exit out of here, there'll be a bit more rep we'll gain. Doing the group. And we'll exit out here anyway. So just return back to the garage. Yeah. Bingo. So we gained some extra rep and some more bits and pieces. Not just for doing the one mission that we did, but because we did the group mission as well. Yeah, so we got some extra goodies on top. Right, next up is, are there achievements? I like games with achievements, and the answer to that is yes, there are. So if you go into your character, wrong way, if you go into your character, you'll see up here that you can unlock different pictures, different backgrounds, logos and things. You do these by unlocking all these various achievements. Tells you what to do, whether or raids, how many raids completed, brawls, trading. You get, like in World of Tanks, you get things like, 27 MVPs, 33 assist badges, killing people with machine guns. Yeah. There's medals, successfully complete this, that, the other, loads of different achieves. Yeah, so there you go. A whole bunch of different things you can unlock. It allows you to, obviously change your banner. Just get achievements which are in Steam. The Steam achievements, the link into these. So if you get some of these, your Steam achievements will also show up. So yes, there are achievements. Let's have a quick look. See anything else I haven't really shown you. There's things here where you can exhibit things that you've created and other people create, and people will vote on them, and you can win awards for creating unique things. So that's pretty cool. Somebody's created a tree vehicle. It's just a driving tree. There's some crazy stuff that people build. And you can, you can copy the... If you like what you see and you think, oh, I would love to build that, you can download it yourself onto your own list. You have to obviously have the parts. But if you think that, oh yeah, I like that tank that they've done, if I can get the bits, then like it'll, you can just load up that template and it'll build it for you. So there's some really cool stuff on the exhibitions where, yeah, you can just get bits. Now to get bits for your car, I said it's all through your factions. As you go up levels, they'll give you parts and pieces. So it's not just crafting it, they will give you stuff every time you level up, depending on your faction. Of course, you can craft things. You can get like loot crates. So quick look in here. I can craft some of these loot crates, like there's a paint container here. In here, just shows you different drops that I could get. I could just go and buy the paint or buy the crate. Yeah. The deco one, I can potentially get some different wheels or horns or crazy stuff. When you do raids, you can use that to hand in your badges you get from raids by material. So I could get, rather than trying to grind out wires, I could use this and just get myself some wires. But I can also get myself some loot crates, I think. Yes, there's loot crates here, and in here there's potential other goodies. There's lots of different ways to get stuff. Oh, one last thing. Once you get to level 12, dun, dun, dun. This area out here, as you can see, becomes craftable. And if I've got bits and pieces that I've managed to unlock, allow me to craft stuff, to drop stuff down here, I can, or I can even move the current pieces of stuff that are here. I can completely change the layout of this. Is not. Let's try to just quickly create a laugh. Give me a moment. I'm gonna nick all these pieces, and we're gonna create a jump. Doesn't need support, that's good. Ah, okay, I think that looks like a stupid thing to do, so let's do that. Let's go and get my quickest vehicle I've got, which I think is this guy. He hasn't got a booster, but you can get to 90 miles an hour if you can just quickly go there, 90 kilometers an hour. It's got time to zoom up. You can create yourself all kinds of stupid things, and you can even invite your friends to your base. And if you've noticed, I've put a little timer down here, so let's quickly show you that as well. So you can invite your friends around to your base, and you can even have skill offs. So this one requires me to hit these various markers along the way. And oh, just got it. And boom. 29 seconds, 0.48. So you can compete with friends and do all kinds of crazy stuff in your own little play area. As I said, you can actually fight the NPCs that are driving around here as well. There's even a little combat test thing if you really wanted just to test your vehicle out without actually going out into the world. Which we will do here now. Here we go. So battle bots, as they call it. So try to shoot his guns off. No, he's got the... Just the two. Just the two. Nope. Yep, that's an empty seat. Hey. Oh, there's more coming now. As I go past that. So there you go. There's lots of things you can do in this game. Good fun. I think well worth having a play if you are looking for a free-to-play game. This one gets a thumbs up from me. If you want to see more of this game, you want me to try and do some more complex CAD designs, show off some of the other parts, let me know in the comments. As always, click the old thumbs up. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if you don't subscribe to the channel. Obviously, you know, if you do, that'd be fantastic. But click the old thumbs up, leave some comments. That helps it get out to more people on YouTube. Breaks the old YouTube algorithm. And yeah, we can get more people coming on the community and having a look and giving feedback on other free-to-play games and what they would like to see. So thank you very much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.